Here we go, semifinals, the 2012 football season. We are 1 week, basically 10 days away from the end of the football season. We'll get things off on the big school note. We'll try to go quickly here because there are a lot of games to cover with technically 9 East Valley schools left, including Tempe Prep. We're going to try and cover at least 8 of them here. Number one, and this is probably the bigger of the two toss-ups at this point, and we'll tell you why in a few minutes, Mountain Pointe and Brophy. We know what happened the first time around with these schools. Brophy exploded in the second half on Mountain Pointe and basically dug Mountain Pointe's grave and then buried him in it. The question is that going to happen again, and why or why not? Break this one down for us.
Well, they're certainly not going to score 54 points again. It was kind of just crazy in the second half. I think Brophy had a couple defensive plays or special teams, and they kind of just got the momentum going and then really just dominated. I don't know if Mountain Pointe just was shell-shocked by that stuff, and I know Marche Denard had a big game running the ball. He's going to be a big key. He played a little bit last week against Red Mountain, but I don't think he carried the ball to the second half. So he's a guy that, if his ankles hurt a little bit, he's not going to have, couldn't imagine the same type of game he had the first time around, especially with Mountain Pointe, seeing what they do and knowing, the film they saw, what Brophy likes to do, running the ball. So if he comes down a little bit, and then Devin Allen is also hurt, he didn't play last week with the ankle injury. So Brophy's not at full power, and even if they were, I don't think they'd score that many points, and now that they're not. So I'd expect, a lot closer game and a lot more low scoring with how good Mountain Pointe's defense is.
Yeah, it's going to come down to defense and turnovers, and like you said, we just don't know. They tried Devin Allen to give it a go last week. He couldn't do it through warm-ups, and he basically paced the sidelines most of the night, even the same with Devin Allen. It's kind of weird to put a game on one way or another hinging on two guys and their health, but in this case, they're such a big part of that Brophy offense that it's just, and we just don't know how they're going to respond come game time. Those two kids and their health is pretty much going to be the difference in this game.